talking to him?
Hey there, Realtor community. I'm sure you've heard by now that I had to take off early this morning to head home. My wife is having our baby, and I'm not going to miss it. I'd like to just take a quick second and tell you why I'm a realtor, why I think being a realtor is so important, and why I would like to be the new East District Vice President. Early in my career, I was showing houses to a young couple in their early 40s. I was in my early 20s, and neither one of them came from a family background where their parents had owned homes. She had lived in a home a trailer house actually, that her parents had rented all of her life. He had lived in a trailer house, in a trailer court that his parents did own. So I'm showing this home about our third or fourth time out, and I'm just getting the vibe, feeling this is the house. They love this house. We've all felt that feeling. And as we went through the house and went up into the backyard, there was a beautiful little pond with koi, a swing, a little pergola, wisteria in bloom. It was a perfect little picture. And she went over and looked at the pond, and he and I walked up and looked at the garden and the shed and all of those things. And as we come back and we walk up to Patty, she has tears in her eyes, and she looks up at me and she says, "I can't believe that this could be mine." And I realized then that this was the job for me, for my life, and that I was witnessing and realizing the American dream for the first time for this couple. So fast forward a little bit to just this last spring. In Washington, D.C., I heard Mo Vesey speak, and he referenced a speech that he gave when he was our national president a few years ago. In this speech, he talked about how home ownership and private property rights are the keys to having a stable nation. And he referenced, in his opinion, that if the Middle Eastern countries had home ownership values and private property rights the same way that we do, they would live in a much more stable environment and community. I believe that that's true, wholeheartedly. Being a realtor and the force that we drive forward, pushing those values, is critical to our nation, our state, and our local communities. Our Realtor Association is pushed forward by volunteers. People serve as volunteers for all different kinds of reasons. I believe that service in any capacity of our lives gives us personal fulfillment and helps us to become better human beings. That's why I want to serve. I want to push forward the realtor agenda, helping the community to realize home ownership and private property rights are critical for us as a country, a state, and a community. All that being said, I would love to have your vote to be the new East District Vice President. Thank you very much. I'll see you all soon.